Alright, y'all asked me to take the Xmaxx out in the snow, so here we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowmageddon 2025. Snow in Florida. As you can see, snow is starting to melt. The street out front is completely melted, and I'm not sure how neighbors would feel about me running around their yard, so we're just gonna have to do this in the backyard. Ooh, that's the wife's blueberry plants. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. But see, back here, this has all been shielded by trees, so it's still plenty deep. Now, to be honest with you, I really didn't want to go through this again because I've already had to clean up 2 cars from this. But I was going to take the Outcast out, but then I thought about it. Yesterday, when I ran the Super Laser Nut, the Super Laser Nut, the batteries, it died. I thought it was an LVC, but what it was is maybe it was reading LVC because the batteries were low. But when I got them in, they warmed up, they were reading 60%. So what I think happened is because there's a metal chassis and it's dragging on the ground, it got cold and the batteries just soaked that up. So one advantage with the Xmaxx here with the plastic chassis is it's going to insulate those batteries a little bit better. Man, guys, this is some deep stuff. I mean, shit, the Blitzkrieg had an easier time, but it's not as heavy. It doesn't sink in as much. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh, this is not going to be. Oh, God, wait. Woo. Oh, man. Man, even... See, so sometimes bigger is not always better. Oh, I forgot about the little ramp back here. Because this thing's so heavy, it's just sinking into the ground. Let's see if we can do a jump. That did not line up on that good at all. Oh! Oh! Guys! Oh, man. See, the problem is, like, well, I guess I had this problem yesterday too, but now that it's starting to melt, it's getting packed in. So it's up. Good God, this thing is heavy now. Oh God. Oh. Yeah, this isn't. I need my gloves. I need my gloves. Oh, golly. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. Oh, look at the Winter Wonderland. Look at it's kind of pretty. It does make me a little nervous. These trees all hanging over my garage for shade. Keep it cool in the summertime, and they're weighed down with snow. Whew. All right, let's see. Ugh. Oh, that. Yeah, I have a hard time keeping this thing straight as it is, let alone trying to hit that. See, that's the problem. This is what, like I've said, with like owning these big 8S, something like the Xmaxx. They are not like backyard cars. It is very hard to get this thing to turn around and do anything out here like this. I actually think the flat bottom Outcast probably would have done better maybe out here. I could be wrong, but oh my God, this thing's heavy. You hear the snow? It's like just packing. Ooh. Where do we go? Sounds like it's on its side. Yeah, we're on our side. This stuff's just a little, maybe a bit too thick for the old Xmaxx. It is fun though. My problem is, why is reverse not really want to work in the snow? I had this problem yesterday with the super laser nut. Did not want to. Man, did you eat another tree? Good grief. Oh, that was another thing too. The other day it was like 70 degrees and beautiful. And I took the Xmaxx out. And that was right after I took the XRT out. So I kind of felt like I was going a little heavy on the Traxxas videos. So, but then, you know, okay, so I ran a Wild Racing in the snow. Then I took a Horizon Hobby product, the super laser nut, out. So I guess it's fair. Take a Traxxas out in the snow. But like a kind of, oh. I think I'm gonna stick here in this part of the yard where it's kind of melted somewhat. Oh, I don't want to go in that mud. You know, I had a problem with the Vigilante. Very similar design to this. So, I mean, I don't know if Traxxas has the same issue. I don't know, because I generally don't run my cars when it's wet out. But I was running the Vigilante and the grass was wet. It was kind of raining. And then I went to tune the center diff, and when I opened up, there was still water up in there. So that's kind of what I was afraid of here with the Xmaxx, that I might have a bunch of water get built up in this plastic chassis in spots that I can't really dry out, but it might be about time to rip this thing apart and actually maintain it. I don't know. I am maybe the world's worst at maintaining my RCs. Pretty much when it breaks, or if it's not doing something I want to, then I go ahead and take care of it. So I've had this Xmaxx over 2 years. I've had this long before I had tons of RCs. So it does truly have a ton of batteries through it. You know, some things like, say, my super laser nut, I really don't have a lot of batteries through it because it's a recent addition, and with all the cars that I have, it doesn't get run as much. But this one, it is a favorite. I do love this. All right, everyone, I hope you are liking this. Everyone said, run the Xmaxx, run the Xmaxx. So here you go. Oof. See, and then I think this big V shape. See this piece? I don't know. I guess the armor hangs down low too. I don't know. I guess I'd have to double check it, but I feel like it would be flatter. I don't know. I actually have it in the house. It was all ready to go, and like I said, I started thinking about it. I'm like, oops. Oh no, that was shit. That was, I think, one of the wife's plants. I might be in trouble here. Oh yeah, it was. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, it's her rose thing or something, which I told her to get rid of anyhow. Because the damn RV, it scrapes up against the damn RV when I back in, so, oh well. You know, I get back the RV in this way, and that stupid thorny rose was, oh, matter of fact, no, she cut it. She did cut it back. So I think that's all that is. Oh, I think the Xmaxx is getting weighed down. See, for some reason it's not wanting to. Oops. Well, everyone, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. I'm gonna need to get this thing defrosted. Get the snow to melt, and then oh my god, it's heavy. And then dry it out so I don't get all that rust and stuff, which was hard to do yesterday because the wife was home and it was snowing and everything. So I put the cars in, I let them drain in the bathtub, much to my wife's delight. And then we have the wood burning stove inside, and I stuck them in front of there to let that heat dry everything out. But she's actually at work. Hospitals don't shut down, unfortunately. So she had to go in, but she made it safe, thankfully. I still think it was kind of dumb that they made them drive in this stuff, but anyhow, she made it safe, so that's a good thing. So I have more room in the garage to see. It just does not want to reverse. Which I know reverse, probably the deal is because reverse is only like 25% of your power the way it's programmed. I can up it. I do believe with the Traxxas, even Traxxas, I can up. But normally it's not an issue. It's only when it's weighed down with like 20 pounds of wet snow does it become an issue. Oh boy. Oh, speaking of, she's home, so now I gotta think of some other way of drying this thing out. All right, everyone.
Why are you throwing snow?
For content, baby.
No.
Everybody wanted me to run the Xmaxx. They wanted to see the Xmaxx run the stuff, and there's no snow left out front.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought we were gonna have snow here. Now you're destroying it for me.
Well, it's already half melted. I'm just, you know, the dogs. Look, the poor corgi has no ground clearance. So he has no ground clearance. So I'm trying to like make this to where he can comfortably come out and walk. See how he's enjoying. He's enjoying it now. Well, anyhow, guys, appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. Links down below, discounts and ways of helping. If you want some merch, stuff like that, get you a cool coffee cup. Stay warm. All right, till next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching the Xmaxx ruin the yard, according to the wife. All All right, take care. See you on the next one.